Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, I've just got to pop into Portsmouth for a couple of reasons, but I thought I'd bring you along because I want to update you on a couple of things. So the clear cast resin, if you remember I did a video asking some advice on that. Thank you for the people who actually knew what they were talking about and gave me some advice. I really appreciate that. And I have to agree with the consensus, which is probably too much hardener. That absolutely reeks, okay? That is like bin lorry juice, and my god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, please don't be going the way I'm going. Oh, thank Christ for that. Oh my god, I actually gagged. That was the most rancid smelling stuff I've ever smelt. Oh my god. I mean, I can put up with some stuff I don't normally retch, you know, like rotting fish bins and stuff outside of a fishmonger's. I've cleaned those bins. Long story, but I have done that. Didn't gag then. Jesus Christ. What the hell was I talking about? Oh god, it's... So the clear cast resin thing. Yes, it's probably too much hardener, which is the problem, and it's causing excess heat, which is causing shrinkage and stuff, and that's what's giving that rippled surface. So I will be trying to cure them a lot longer. I'm also going to use more coats of the demoulding spray. Demoulding spray? Mould release, you know what I mean. But I also then experimented with sanding and polishing, and actually it's not bad a material to work with. It does polish up pretty easily compared to some of the stuff I've done, so I was being overly concerned about how difficult it would be to get it polished back. And I've made a couple that are absolutely spot on. They've got a few little edges that sort of where the things that's inside stick out, and then it's been sanded flat, and actually I think it's really cool. But the future ones I will try and embed stuff fully, or maybe I'll do a bit of both, because I actually, as I say, I really think that's quite cool, where you can sort of see the facets on the side of the things that are in there. But anyway, yeah, so thanks for the help on that, and I think I've nailed it, so I'm going to start doing things with that, and that is something to do with what I'm coming into Portsmouth for. But the major reason I'm coming into Portsmouth is I've got to get a present for my, well, I guess she's my sister-in-law. Weird to say that, but yeah, my brother got married a little while ago, so I've got to get her something for her birthday. Watch it. What was the other thing I had to talk about? Oh yeah, commissions. So commissions for the Metal Workshop. I'm making clocks for you. I have now made that video, and I was going to release it today, but I'm actually going to wait until I've seen the physio about my back, because my back is still giving me a lot of jip, and the sciatica is just, it's not changing. And my back has not been this bad for this long for a long while, so I'm just gonna see the physio first and see what I'm dealing with, because I don't want people sending me stuff and then me finding out my back's completely screwed and I've got to be really careful or something. I don't know, I just want to find out. It's a week's time, so I'm just delaying stuff by a week, but that'll actually be quite handy in a way, because I can give you a heads up about a couple of things. The way it's going to work is I will have an email address which you'll get from that video. It's a unique email address for the commissions, and I'll need you as a first instance to send me a picture of the item you want turning into a clock. So say it's a sprocket or a disc, which it will be, because that's what I'm doing to start with. I need a good photograph of both sides, and then have a look through my clocks I've made in the past on my Metalworks Instagram, links in the description, and then I'll be asking you when that video goes up to send me those pictures and a little description of what you might like the clock to look like one of my older ones, or whether you want me to just have free reign on it and do what I want, and then we'll start discussing, and that's also how the waiting list begins. So if you do want me to make something for you in the next week, get a picture of the disc or sprocket front and back, good lighting, and just have it ready to email me. It'll just make your life easier than when I put the video up and you'll be out scrambling in the dark or something trying to get a picture. Oh, I actually feel like my nose has reacted to that smell. Like it's blocking up a bit, it was that bad. I mean, right now all I can smell is diesel from that thing. It's got to be diesel, otherwise it's burning some oil. And cheap perfume, really strongly. I don't get why. Just wafting down. It's like chav breeze. It's the smell of children and cheap cologne. Excuse me, pigeon. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, Divi, blessed is thee that does not destroy my spine like Derek. I think I might be right on the whole Derek ain't good for my back going on that the rider went on, and then what my back's been like since. Pigeon? Pigeon. Ah. Thank you. I've got to go back the way I came in, so I hope I don't pass that smell again. But I think it branches off from there. Oh god. Because I need to go to the gun store to see what projectiles I can purchase. Thinking ahead of the clear casting stuff. I know a route I'm considering going down is probably pretty obvious to you if I've just said what I've just said, but you don't actually need a license to buy reloading supplies, apart from the gunpowder and the primers, I believe. Because the inert ammunition supplies seem to be going up in price lately. And you might be like, how the hell do you know that? I have a very extensive collection of inert ammunition, didn't you know? I have considered going through it to do a video, so I at least know what I have. Waff waff to you too. So that's why I need to work out the costings of new stuff versus inert stuff, which is still inert, but you know what I mean. Someone's broken into Papa John's! No! They're stealing all the pizzas! They're snatching your garlic bread up! You want to hide your dip, hide your crust? Because they're stealing pizza all around here. I don't know what's wrong with me. Can I get a Papa Bless in the comments? Interesting. That's good. I was right about the law. I can buy stuff and it's reasonably priced. But now I need to do a quick comparison on what I can get things for inert. But there is huge advantages to not having any primers in there, because then there's absolutely no argument about whether it's safe or not selling it through Etsy. I've seen people do fully inert stuff on there, just straight selling the bullets. And that doesn't seem to be a problem. My friend, it will come in handy. Do something, go in front of me or hang back. Do something. Come on, my friend. In you come, in you come. Good work, nice work, smooth. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. I'm actually not going to Tesco's. I'm going to go to Halfords and see if they sell wet and dry. I'm going to buy some online, but I need a couple of sheets. And the place where I used to buy it from, which used to sell it by the sheet and at a fair price, locally, where I lived, decided to just stop selling all that sort of stuff because, you know, I did use them. I did pay more than going online, but because I could go and buy the sheets as I needed them rather than having to buy huge bulk loads of stuff to get it just marginally cheaper but ending up with really crap stuff. What are you doing? You could indicate cock. You know. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. If you feel like supporting the channel, you'll find out in a second how to.
This channel is made possible by the support of the audience. Please check out the links in the description and all the different ways you can help support the channel. Any help is greatly appreciated.